Muy buenas, 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 soy Sigiloco Games, estamos aquí en el The Witcher 3. Continuando nuestra pequeña aventura, estamos aquí en la ciudad de Navigado, justamente aquí con el herrero Hattori. Y bueno, he hecho algunas cosillas, como pueden ver. Tengo ya una nueva armadura. Esta es la armadura del oso, pero ya en su máxima expresión. Es la espada de acero Osuna magistral, y todo a nivel magistral. De momento esta es la máxima, el máximo nivel que podemos tener en esta armadura. Y en realidad todas las armaduras de brujo llegan hasta el nivel 34 en esta zona de aquí. Entonces, por ejemplo, yo también tengo la armadura del lobo también a nivel 34, a nivel magistral. Pero como llevamos aquí la ballesta Osuna, vamos a llevar el equipo del oso. Y es la armadura pesada, así que es la que mayor protección nos otorga. Bueno, en armadura es igual todas, ¿no? O sea, 205, 73, pero las estadísticas de la armadura suben un poco. Igual en las espadas. Bueno, la espada lobuna tiene algunas cosas, otras cosas no. Pero bueno, esta tiene un poquito más en algunas estadísticas. Pero bueno, estamos así. Comentarles también que en el mapa ya he completado toda esta sesión de aquí. Como pueden ver, ya está limpio todo esto de aquí. Todo esto ya está limpio. Aquí tenemos una misión que vamos a ir exactamente en este momento. Pero todas estas misiones, todo este sector por aquí que estaba antes sin descubrir, ya está completado. Que solo son campamentos de bandidos, matar a un monstruo, matar monstruos aquí en lugares abandonados o bandidos. Bueno, es lo mismo de siempre. Ya mostramos cómo se hace eso en los primeros videos del juego, que es el tutorial. Y bueno, vamos a seguir. Creo que aquí ya me parece que me falta algo. No, parecía que faltaba algo, pero no. Bueno, vamos a ir aquí a Yantra a ver qué es esta misión. Vamos justamente a acá mismo. Y después ya continuaremos con las misiones principales, que es lo único que nos falta. Estas todas son misiones de vuelta, así que no, como dije antes, no voy a hacer. Y tengo 3 misiones de fracaso, que es primero esta era de Sakabuche. Esta aquí es de las cartas de win, que obviamente no las puedo hacer. Y esta aquí que me falló el timing aquí. Era de descubrir esto antes, pero por mala suerte Besemir murió, así que no podemos hablar con Besemir, y sí que la misión le dio como fallida, así que no podemos hacer nada en este momento. Tenemos que repetir todas esas misiones y no tengo como repetir. Entonces vamos a hacer lo siguiente. Vamos a ir por acá y vamos a ir a Yantra, ese pueblito que está por allá. Y bueno, también aquí en artesanía tengo armas que son superior a la mía, que necesitan más nivel. Por ejemplo, esta que es espada de Manhattan, y así hay algunos armas y armaduras que podemos hacerlas, y nos dan unas son mejores, otras no tanto. Así que vamos a ver. Vamos acá a Yantra. Muy bien. Vamos a hablar aquí con quien sea que es estos.
Oh, what's the problem?
Oh, nothing. On your way now, good man.
Shut it, Gotthard. He could help. Little Red's band means to attack the village. Want revenge on Bertram. We haven't much, but we're willing to pay if you defend us.
Why does this band want revenge on you of all people?
Because I ratted on them to the witch hunters.
Witch hunters care about bandits. Since when?
Little Red's band, they was terrorizing our village. We had none to defend us. Finally, Bertram went by the hunters, asked them. So the hunters went after him. We had a spell of peace, but now Little Red's learnt of it all. Wants to kill Bertram. He's done for if you don't help.
Who's Little Red?
Word is she fornicates with wolves and can tear a man apart with her bare mitts. A she-beast in human husk. Though some call her a great beauty.
She leads a pack of deserters, true dregs, from different armies. The kind what knows killing and plundering well.
Fine. I'll handle the bandits. Go to your homes, bar the doors.
Beware of them, Witcher. They're the dangerous type, truly.
A ver. Espera hasta el ocaso. Muy bien, vamos a esperar aquí hasta el ocaso. Todavía no. Un poquito más. Medianoche. Aquí. ¿Dónde estoy? ¿Qué demonios? A ver, una horita más. Si acaso. No veo a nadie. No veo a nadie, muchachos. Vamos a esperar otra vez así. Ahí. Parece que vienen por acá, muy bien.
Likely pissing them.
Bertram, we're coming for you!
Oi, mate, watch it. Open up. Oi, mate, the quicker you's giving up, the better off you'll be.
Bertram, we're coming for you!
Watch it, Greyhead.
Oh, Witcher, did the villagers hire you?
They did, to defend them from monsters, and humans who can be monsters.
And you believe me to be such?
Are you?
Find out for yourself if you dare. Or give me Bertram. No one else will get hurt.
What did Bertram do to you to warrant vengeance?
Mean they didn't mention this bit? Then listen. He came to me a half-year back. Said he'd point out who's worth looting, in return for a share of the takings. But sometime on, the bugger grew greedy. He wanted more. I refused. That's when he set the witch hunters on us. Lost half me men 'cause of him. Now step aside, Witcher. This ain't your affair. We want Bertram, no one else. Give my word.
Muy bien.
I won't get in your way. Do what you gotta.
Right decision, Witcher. See? Quick and painless. That's for you. For understanding. Let's go, gents!
Oh, ya está. Caperucita.
Wandering like flies around shit instead of doing some honest work.
Fabian, where you walking?
Uy, ahora sí. A las misiones principales, muchachos. Vamos acá de una vez. Después vamos acá. Y después vamos a hablar con Avalak. Vamos primero donde está Jennifer. Espero que sea de día.
Lovely weather. We're sitting in the barrack.
Listo. Vamos a liberar a
Not a headache.
Margarita con la ayuda de Jennifer.
You must sweat like a swine.
Ah.
What a bloody day.
Come closer. Don't be shy. You'll find I've everything.
Maybe, maybe not.
Está aquí.
Maybe go put yourself.
Muy buena muchacha está aquí.
You're the oldest, so tell us.
A ver, Jennifer, ¿dónde estás? Aquí está.
You were wrong.
Buy you a drink?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's?
Ciri's.
As I thought. I'm glad you went with her.
I thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why? Because you supported Ciri in her decision? Or because you fought by her side and won?
What if we'd lost?
We wouldn't be having this conversation. And the female part of the continent's population would be drowning in tears. You won. No point bothering with what-ifs.
Alright.
How'd it go with the lodge? Anyone agree to help?
I'm afraid the situation's looking grim. Dangerous times, especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times before sticking her neck out. But it's neither the time nor the place for this discussion. Triss will tell you more.
Charming place. Why are you here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts, the prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of a man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Derard. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in. Abbe Faria?
Who's asking?
We'd like to talk.
Damn.
Best run and get him.
La gran fuga, vamos a ver aquí. Muchacho. ¿Dónde corres tan rápido?
Wilder by the day.
¿Dónde vas? ¿Qué demonios?
Thought you'd agreed to meet.
I said I'd found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down, we just want to chat.
And then stick a shiv between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
No. No, not really.
I'm glad you agree. Besides, you'd be worthless to us dead.
So you shan't hurt me.
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
So be it. But we really ought to go back to Kate's. It's unwise to linger in the street.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Derard.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life. They say no one gets out of Derard alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they'd learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
So you played dead. No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell. And I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
I prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
They say Dayrod's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
They choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack. We only knew peace on holidays when they'd drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty?
Not officially, but you know how it is.
So theoretically, we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Huh. Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. If we can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
See? Wasn't so hard.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long. What he said about the guards could prove handy.
True. Things will go more smoothly if we can get even a few of them drunk.
Zoltan ought to manage it. I'll ask him.
Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
Muy bien. La fuga. Vamos a pedirle ayuda a un amigo de Zoltan.
Hey, Jack, you're the oldest, so tell us.
Lo malo de esta armadura es que consume bastante vigor. Es lo único malo. Bueno, aquí hablamos con Zoltan.
Zoltan.
Get out.
They're holding Margarita at Dayrod. Got a plan to break her out, but we need your help.
What should I do?
Load a wagon with as much Mahakaman as you can find and drive it to Oxenfurt. Yennefer will give the signal. He'll drive through the gates and treat the guards.
Oh, these are terrible times. Since the mages left town, the hunters have taken to harassing non-humans. A dwarf lingering around the prison gates only stands to attract attention.
Right. Didn't think of that. I'll go straight to Yen in that case. She went to find a way into the ruins beneath the city.
Muy bien.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
No podemos tener la ayuda de Zoltan. Bueno, aquí creo que están las muchachas.
Maybe I ought to let her unwind.
Aquí. Aquí no hay nadie. Aquí. Démoslo a Tish.
Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Ciri in danger?
Ciri had to do it. I couldn't let her go alone. You'd have done the same in my boots. Besides, I was there the whole time. Had the situation under control. Mind if we change the subject? Past burning pyres on the way into town. Non-humans on them.
Things grow worse by the day. No mages left in the city, so the hunters had to find someone else to victimize. We need to resolve everything as quickly as possible and leave Novigrad.
Any success with the lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
And the others? Kira? Margarita? Philippa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches. Hope things work out for them.
I hope they work out for us, and we actually find Philippa and Rita.
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts. I have to figure out where Philippa is.
So, learn anything?
A few things that could be interesting. Prefer the long version or the short?
Vamos a dar todos los detalles.
Tell me everything. I want the details.
After fleeing Loch Muin, Philippa ended up here in Novigrad. She sought help from her former lover, the sorcerer Arthur de Vlister.
Philippa and a former lover? Something tells me happily ever after is not how that story ends.
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed, and he placed a dimeridium band on her leg. The mage hunt started shortly afterwards. Sadly, Arthur fell victim. They auctioned off his estate. Just so happened a certain dwarven acquaintance of ours stumbled on the auction.
Zoltan. Huh. So Philippa was here under our noses the whole time?
Was, precisely. Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
Kidding, right?
Sadly, no. A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy, and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
Andando, muchacha.
One outside the Passiflora could work.
Good idea. Let's go.
Bueno, estamos en la, en la de Yennefer, pero bueno. Pensamos hablar con Trish porque
We're here.
tienes una
Nice
misión
and
extra.
quiet. Shouldn't be any disturbances.
Let's begin. Observe the water's surface carefully. We can't let anything go unnoticed. Graham et thuir, Robert Mekele, Alfelte. Graham et thuir, de agnis kerle, es pirshena a es clates.
Looks familiar. A bathhouse. I know the place. Dijkstra. He has her. At his bathhouse. Might have guessed as much. Was that the past or the future?
The recent past. We have to hurry.
Let's go to the bathhouse. Might not be too late.
Come on. Well?
Demonios. Tenemos aquí que hablar. Bueno, no importa, podemos ir después con Yennefer. La muchacha se fue a Oxenfurt.
I hope we get there in time. I hope Dijkstra hasn't already hurt her.
The possibilities are many. Could be Dijkstra that got hurt.
Not likely. Dijkstra never forgave her for sending assassins after him. And Philip is weakened, no doubt about it.
Weakened, maybe, but still a powerful sorceress. If Dijkstra's men take the dimeridium off, Philippa will kill them before they can say, oh shit.
Watch out!
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
Surrender! This place is a maze, witch! You'll never get out! Goddamn fools! After her!
We'll handle this.
Oh no, no, no! The sorceress stays here!
Stay here, Triss, in case she tries to flee this way.
Be careful. She might be blind, but she's still dangerous. And don't hurt her.
Muy bien.
Damn, she cast a spell on them.
Yeah, the Witcher. Fucking come on, you.
A ver, vamos por acá.
I am your master now. You're to protect me, understood?
But stand yonder.
Stand here and let no one pass.
Witcher, no past go. Bertie, birdie, no say.
Damn it, cast a spell on him too. She's hurt. Did you see that? I want to help her.
Birdie, no past go say. But no let past go.
Ever had a stomach ache?
Ache? Aye. But once old drowner eat.
Her stomach aches like she just ate 100 old drowners.
But no want. Drowner make ache very bad.
Let me pass. I can help her.
But let past go. Witcher help.
Muy bien, tienes que matar a por aquí.
I want to help you.
Help me die. Don't hold your breath.
Está dejando aquí un...
I'm not out to hurt you.
Bollocks! You will not take me.
I want to help you.
Ha! Forgive me, but I just don't believe you.
Qué bien. Un elemental. Tenemos que ponernos aquí constructos. No hay.
Gotta be kidding me.
Y el fuego, man. Ahora necesitamos aquí. Viento del norte superior. Esto le va a hacer daño. Ya está. Por acá.
What's happened? So quiet all of a sudden.
Bueno. Bueno, necesito. Muy bien.
Gotta avoid hurting her. Stop squirming. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be long dead by now.
Oh, what do you want? To torment me? To watch others do so?
I need your help.
Betray me, and I will.
Relax. Not planning on it. Triss is outside. She'll explain everything.
Deepest apologies, but the lady will come with me.
Dijkstra, I don't have time for this. Get out of my way.
I've no quarrel with you, Geralt, but Phil and I have lots to talk about. Remember the assassins you sent after me, darling Phil? A grave error. Such matters ought to be handled personally, as I will now demonstrate.
I remember you, little Bond, but this is no time for a lover's quarrel.
But it's an excellent time to settle a score. Philippa will come with me. and answer for all the courtesies she's paid me.
Always knew the value of information, Dijkstra.
Which is why I don't believe you have anything I don't already know.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard wasn't able to sway the Trade Corporation.
Opposition nibbling at his arse, eh? Seems the White Flame won't dance on the graves of his foes much longer.
His daughter has returned. The Emperor wants to abdicate, give her the throne.
Cirilla? Impossible. This could shift the tide of war. Provided, of course, you're not mistaken.
Time will tell if I am or not.
Except if you are talking bollocks and I swallow it whole, well, it'll be too late.
Guess you gotta take that risk.
You've no idea of the importance of this information. A change on the Imperial throne could bring the war to an end. Radovid's sure to be delighted. If Emir sounds the retreat, there'll be no force left that could possibly stop that madman. Especially in light of our bloody aborted plan.
You didn't actually believe you could do it. Radovid's crazy, but he's no idiot. Knows all too well there are dozens out there who'd...
Silence. Do I understand you correctly? You want to kill Radovid? Well, Siggy, I am impressed. Doubted you still had it in you, frankly. Sadly, as you well know, Radovid has sought refuge on his boat. He's guarded so closely, I'd not be at all surprised to learn he shares his bed each night with 2 sentries.
You know too much, Phil. Yet one more reason why you must die.
Think you might want to hear her out. Dare say Philippa despises Radovid at least as much as you do.
I'm content someone apart from myself has finally gotten the idea to rid the world of the degenerate.
Save your praise for others. I couldn't give a shit.
Currently, only 2 individuals stand to draw Radovid off his boat. Emir and myself.
You'd agree to be the bait?
I fear you'd be hard-pressed to convince Emir to dangle himself as such.
Fat fucking chance. Geralt, I wouldn't trust this cunt to hard-boil my eggs.
Rightly so, I'm terrible with eggs. But think on this. Radovid hears that you've captured me. Will he not throw caution to the wind? Will he not jump at the chance to kill me, personally, with his bare hands?
Out of the question. Geralt, get her out of here before I burst her testicle. And then we must meet with our friends. I've leased a warehouse portside. Be sure to come.
Sorry to take so long, but I had to deal with the guards.
Hello, Triss.
Philip, are you all right?
I've been better.
I'll get you out of here.
Gonna be all right?
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
Muy bien. Hemos encontrado a Filipa. Y ahí está la estatua. Vamos a hacer esto. Vamos a hablar con Trish. De nuevo. Vamos de ahí. A ver, siempre me equivoco. ¿Dónde? Por aquí. Muy bien. Vamos por acá. Y ya tenemos más misiones secundarias. ¿Qué podemos hacer?
$1 million debits and $1 million credits. Wow, that makes 2 million.
Why are your eyes so strange?
My, what a freak.
Any needs, master?
Look!
Vamos aquí. What the fuck? ¿Qué es? Aquí hay una. Espera. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué demonios? ¿Qué es eso ahí? Otro bug. Plagado de bugs este juego.
Just one word's enough to send you to the stick.
A ver, vamos a hablar con Trish.
Not a headache again.
Aquí no. Aquí está.
Yes, Geralt?
¿Va todo bien?
You, holding up all right?
It'll be a hard slog for everyone.
You know what I mean.
What am I supposed to say? I mean, I knew you and Yennefer. You'd end up back together. It was a lost cause. Always.
I guess so. I just don't want you to...
Can we not dwell on it? I need to focus on other things now.
Right. Understood. Look what I picked up.
Come on, we have to decompress him.
I think it's a soldier.
We'll know soon enough. Come with me. I know a place where the walls don't have ears. Everything's ready. Let's get to work.
Let's try to decompress this one. Anything I can do to help?
Yes. Be quiet and try not to disturb me. In allen dwana eis.
Verder and the Kerzer! Who are you? What am I doing here? Es a bond.
Who are you? What's the last thing you remember?
I remember a hill. A battle. I had orders for a unit. I remember a sorceress. Her hair like flames. She cast a spell. The right flank was to attack. Hit the shield bearers.
The right flank didn't attack, and the sorceress was Lyta Nade, known also as Coral. I was there too. This happened long ago.
You're exhausted. Always happens with compression. Get some rest.
Yes, I should.
Once you've recovered a bit, you should find Ambassador Varatra. He's sure to help. Good luck.
That was interesting.
And exhausting. Oh, to fall onto a feather bed and sleep till... well, till I woke.
Pues ya está. Ahora ya está con la de Trish. Vamos a...
It's not safe to go out in the streets.
Sí, estamos con la de Yennefer. Pero también tenemos otra misión. Vamos primero a... Vamos primero aquí. Muy bien.
Elven blood.
Cases, why did that mage have to blow herself up in my hand?
Hey, there are mouse droppings in this bread.
Droppings, my eye. Those are
Wonderful.
Come now, ain't nothing.
How'd you discover it was a city colony?
What village are you from?
Willows.
Gives monsters and shit.
Tengo que hablar con...
Lovely.
Ahora, ahí está dándole... Todavía no está aquí Priscila. A ver, con Trish que está todo hablado, ¿verdad?
Yes, Geralt?
Sí.
So long, Triss.
Ya, Trish ya está. Philippa debe estar aquí, ¿verdad? Sí. Aquí está Philippa, pero está dormida. Y tenemos una misión secundaria que se llama Razón de Estar. Vamos a ver.
How much for the
Oh. ¿Dónde estás tú? Esto está... Vamos acá a los muelles de Novigrado.
Learned all the easy to find beaches already, and I could use a quickie.
What was that? It scared me a little.
Conan, You just don't.
My wife won't believe me when I tell her.
That's just talk. Hey.
Awful pale you are.
Vamos por aquí.
Who's there?
Witcher Geralt.
Get in here. Boss awaits upstairs. Tell us what this is about.
Just as soon as Geralt arrives. Should he arrive?
You won't allow it talk. Least
Aquí
you do it.
estamos.
Witcher, at last. Now, we're all present.
Then up the fucking creek. Why have you summoned us? Radovid's on his ship. We'll not get to him there, I've told you.
Stop it! I've an idea how to draw him onto dry land. But all in due course. Let's start by confessing our sins. I let Philippa Eilhart in on our plan. Mea culpa.
Bravo. Bloody bravo.
Now, it's not a disaster. The Lady Sorceress is highly unlikely to warn the brat. What's more, she's willing to help us kill him. Naturally, it's nothing I'll ever agree to. But Phil, she's inspired me. Call her my muse.
Inspired you to do what?
Patience. We've yet to get to the substance of the matter. Geralt, do I recall correctly that Radovid's hired you to find Philippa?
You're nosy. Starting to piss me off, you know?
I know. Forgive me, it comes with the job.
No, you're not a spy anymore. Remember? Chose the life of a criminal.
No, that choice was made for me. Philippa forced me to flee Redania. Radovid prevented me from returning.
The extra infernally sad story. Really fucking tugs at the heartstrings. But do you mind getting back to the matter at hand?
Yes, right. Geralt, be so kind as to answer the question. He give you the contract or not?
Only thing I've found is her hideout. What's your point?
We can use Philippa without involving her, provided you help. Radovid expects you to report to him, bring him information about her. All you need to do is mention her name. Intimate that you've a lead, you're on her trail.
Oh, he'll swallow that. Hook, line, sinker, and a good bit of the rod as well.
Let's say Radovid bites, believes me, and none of that's a given. What then?
You'll tell him you've found Philippa's hideout, somewhere where we can easily set a trap and ambush. Suggestions?
Bridge to Temple Isle. Built up both sides. Lots of nooks, gates. Easy to block off from the rest of the city.
Good idea. I'll divide my men, post half on one end, other half on the other, by the gate. And in the middle, Vess, with a well-oiled crossbow.
You see, Geralt, all we ask is that you invite Radovid out for a stroll, bring him to the bridge. We'll take care of the rest. So what'll it be?
Vamos.
I'm in. But once it's done, what then? There'll be an uproar in the city. Panic, maybe. Need a place where we can wait it out.
Thought of that already. Remember Madame Irina's theatre? Abandoned now, not a soul looks in there. Tala and I will await you there.
Await us? Unwilling to risk your own necks?
Not the point. Dijkstra and I have many cocksucking virtues, but fighting ability's just not one of them. Not as fit for that as we are for a bleeding beauty pageant.
Don't worry, Geralt. My people are battle-hardened. They'll manage. You just bring them the kin.
Do what I can. Where's his ship moored these days?
Just round the corner, in Novigrad's port. And for your sake, I hope he's in a good mood when you look in on him.
The bridge must be clear.
My lads will make sure of that.
Guards round the temple, what about them? Won't they bloody congregate when they see the fight?
Philippa? What the hell are you doing here?
Geralt, don't ask questions you know the answers to. It makes you look stupid. Eavesdropping on your conversation, naturally. with a good deal of interest and a measure of wonder.
Mind telling me what you found puzzling?
Your naivety. Do you honestly believe Radovid will fall for such a crude ruse?
Might be tough to trick, but I think I'll manage.
I hope you take a more serious approach to confronting the Wild Hunt. Provided, of course, you survive long enough to undertake it.
Philippa, why even tell me this? Concerned about me that much?
Not at all. It's because I think it vital that Radovid die. You don't want my help, more's the pity. But I shall do what I can to make certain you don't fuck it up. Here, take this.
A ring. Redanian eagle etched in the ruby.
It belonged to Vizimir, Radovid's father. Hand him that, and he may believe you captured me. He might even choose to trust you.
Helpful. Thanks.
Don't mention it. Believe me, I'm prepared to do much more to be rid of Radovid. Good luck, Geralt. You'll need it.
Muy bien. Toda ayuda es bien recibida. Bueno, vamos por acá. Lo que pensamos hacer aquí es un viaje rápido. A ver dónde está el viaje rápido. Estamos haciendo por la edición. Correcto, vamos por acá.
My mum says I'll turn into a strigger if I don't eat my dinner.
I think.
Hasta aquí nomás. Mira tú, hasta aquí nomás. Ay, pues no necesitas ir. No necesito hacer un viaje rápido. Parece que el muchacho ha llegado a Novigrado.
Saw you at Chapel's burning. Something about you sticks in me.
Come closer, don't be shy. You'll find out everything.
My mum says I'll turn into a strigger
Okay, stop.
if I don't eat my dinner.
Yeah, fires like to go out before I get them papers.
Muy bien.
Witcher Geralt, what do you want?
An audience. Got new information about Philippa Eilhart.
I'll need your weapons. Now follow me. Your Majesty, the Witcher, with news of Philippa Eilhart.
I hope you brought something better than magic crystals this time.
I know where she is.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you seek to trick me, like the others.
What others?
You see, a rumor went around that I generously reward any who bring information about Eilhart. There's no shortage of the greedy and the stupid, so a queue quickly formed at the gangway to the ship. The first aboard was a hunter. Brought me a dead owl with no eyes. He thought I'd believe it, shower him with gold. I had him blinded, then thrown overboard with a stone tied round his neck. The second was the postmaster from Oxenfurt. Claimed to have a letter she'd penned. It was forged, of course. I had his fingers cut off. He'll never write again. Oh, and I took his tongue. The spoken lie is just as reprehensible. Needless to say, the rest of the queue dispersed quickly.
I'm a professional. Got a reputation to uphold. Be stupid of me to come to you empty-handed.
My father's ring. Philippa used it to stamp her decrees, then distribute them as the word of the king. Where is she?
Under your nose, sire. In Novigrad, in a house on the bridge leading to Temple Isle.
Why haven't you brought her to me?
Gotta capture someone to take them anywhere. All I did was track her down, then stole this ring as proof that I had.
Do you fear her?
No. You want to kill her yourself. With your own hands. I know this.
You shall come with me. Hubrecht, gather the men.
How many, sire?
All of them.
Oui.
Well, where is she? Where is Philippa?
Like I said, house on the bridge, closer to the other end.
Close off this end. We need no guests, no innocent bystanders, or witnesses. Damian, Duke, Egbert, Freak, Caspar. You shall stay here, secure the rear, and kill the Witcher.
This how you reward those who serve you?
It is how I punish those who irritate me. You know too much. You impede me too often. And I find your arrogance an annoyance. I've had men killed for less. Follow me.
Demonios.
Any last words? Oh, fuck!
Free the Witcher, then Radovid. Hang on, Geralt. On our way.
A ver. ¿Nuestras mis armas, Marcio?
Stay in formation!
You'll never know.
All right?
Thanks for your help.
Plan's gone to hell. So be it. We'll improvise. Follow me, Geralt. We must get to Radovid before reinforcements arrive.
Ya tengo mis armas. Exactamente. Vamos ahí. A ver. Coger todo esto de una vez. Para vender. Muy bien. Vamos a ir todos ahí.
Shoot at will!
Muy bien.
Try to get round it! He'll put us down!
They're trying to surround us! I'll take them!
Let's give up now!
Time to end this.
Your Majesty,
Not good.
there are too many. You must hide somewhere. There!
Open up! I command you to open the door!
You needed merely to ask.
That's
settles the score. And that was from the heart. Forgive me. I could not deny myself the pleasure.
How did she... Where? Why? How the fuck?
Eavesdropped on us, back at the warehouse.
What? And you didn't think it worth mentioning?
Lads, the time to discuss this is later. Radovid is dead. It matters not by whose hand. Mission accomplished. Now let's get the hell away. Place will be thick with Redanians in minutes.
Let's go.
Oui.
Well, what? Is it done?
It's done. Though all did not go according to plan. More on that later. First, a stiff drink and a toast. The North. Temeria.
Temeria!
Bloody Temeria!
Sure this isn't premature? Radovid's dead, but it's a long way from that to a free Temeria. War's not over, not even close.
You're mistaken. Tomorrow at noon, the commander of Army Group Center will sign a truce in Emir's name. A truce whose wording we agreed with Dijkstra.
So back there in Velen, when the trolls nabbed you?
Yes, I was returning from the last round of talks. Emir will keep Edion and Lyria, but in exchange for Radovid's head and a stop to guerrilla activities, he will withdraw from Temeria.
Which will become the Empire's vassal state.
Self-ruled internally, with its own courts, administrative structures and army. The silver lilies will bloom neath the rays of the great sun. So I'd say were I a poet. But I'm not, so all I'll say is there was no other fucking way.
Haven't told me the whole truth.
You're right on that account. We know you're bloody allergic to politics, decided to emphasize majors and whatnot.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. That but this blow might be the be-all and end-all here.
What's that?
Vakmeth, Act 1, Scene 7. Always wanted to play that. Never cast as anything but a halberdier. Geralt, what Tala told you, put it out of your mind. There will be no truce with Nilfgaard. Redania, under my enlightened rule, will fight on until it wins. And when it does, it will unite all the North, including Temeria.
What? How? This is not what we planned and agreed.
True. Instead, we insisted on one realm's questionable sovereignty, and to recover it, we gave Emir virtually all the North's other kingdoms. It was not a wise arrangement. So, no deal.
You two-faced whoreson. I will not allow this.
Actually, you, Roach, should be the first to understand I've no choice.
Why the hell would I understand?
Because you too are a patriot. Geralt, this doesn't concern you. You may go. Fare thee well on your path, or whatnot.
Can't let you kill them, Dijkstra.
Oh, hard luck. Then you'll die with them. Kill them all.
Muere, maldito.
Queen Hedvig fought harder than that.
Pues ya está.
Bloody hell! Bugger me sideways!
That was close. Very close.
It's hardly over. The envoy, due to meet the Nilfgaardians tomorrow. No doubt Dijkstra ordered him killed. We'll need to protect him.
Sorry, you're on your own.
You've had your fill of politics, I understand. Once it's over, come to Vizima. You'll be received with honors. Farewell, Wolf.
Muy bien. Obviamente aquí el muchacho iba a matar a todo el mundo. Eso no lo puedo permitir, muchacho. Además, Dijkstra siempre ha sido no tan amigable con... Nunca ha sido amigo de Geralt, ¿vale? Entonces, esta es la mejor decisión. Y matar a Vez, a Roach, a Thaler. Compañeros de toda la vida, muchachos. En cambio, Dijkstra siempre fue un espía, así que... Termino la historia de Dijkstra aquí. Muy bien, muchachos. Ha sido un placer. Se ha acabado hasta por hoy. Vamos a hacer un lío. Muy bien. Entonces vamos a hacer lo siguiente. Vamos a... ¿Qué tenemos aquí? Vamos a vender todo esto a nuestro compañero y amigo Ibeer.
What can I do?
Y lo que nos falta es hablar con Jennifer. Vamos por acá. Vamos a vender cositas.
Good folk. Mages have set the hunter's house aflame.
Creo que era por acá. Sí, aquí está. Casi me paso. Vamos a venderle cositas a este muchacho.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
What do you have on offer?
Vamos a venderle todo esto porque vamos justos de dinerillo. Muy bien. Vender todas estas camillas también. Aquí no hay nada. Ok, vamos así. Sí, vamos bien, sí. Uf. Tiene un montón de cosas aquí este buen muchacho.
So long.
Y tenemos antes casi 60.000, ahora ya tenemos 55, nos falta 5.000 recuperar. A ver, ¿qué más tenemos? Tenemos la gran fuga. Secundarias tenemos solo las de Wind. Aquí tengo los completados. Vamos a la gran fuga. Vamos a hacer un viajezón rápido. Vamos para acá. Sí, la ruta más rápida. Bueno, Radovid ya marchó, muchachos.
Long live Radovid.
Ya no tanto porque está muerto. Ya no hay long live Radovid. Aquí tenemos a Jin.
Find a way in?
Several. Nearest is through a well not far from here. Did you arrange any help?
We'll manage on our own.
Shall we begin?
Let's do this.
Muy bien.
Hey.
Sure the guards don't know about the passage through the ruins? Haven't planted sentries there?
They haven't.
How can you be sure?
Novigrad's hierarchs have taken great care to eradicate any and all memories of the city's elven roots. Even if anyone remembers the ruins are there, they have no recollection of how far and where they extend. And I'm absolutely certain no one's thought to place sentries there.
Hope you're right.
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
Okay.
Here we are.
This is it? Boulder was plugging the well until recently.
Due to an edict Hemmelfart issued some years ago. But I managed to find 2 brawny and obliging passers-by who agreed to remove the impediment. For a modest fee, naturally. Here.
What is this?
Use it once you find Rita. I'll be able to pinpoint your location.
See you inside then.
Good luck.
Wet clothes. Oh joy.
A ver, aquí tenemos cosillas. Bastantes cosillas. A ver, ¿qué es esto? Muy bien. Acá tenemos otro. Creo que estaba atrás de esto. Estaba por aquí. Ahí está. Muy bien. Vámonos que me estoy ahogando. Y por aquí no hay nada. Ahí está. Aquí no hay nada. Solo está. Ahí hay una cosilla. Bien, aquí los pantaloncitos. Vamos para acá. ¿Qué tenemos aquí?
Tomb Raider. Seems this one liked elven stuff.
Tenemos a mis... No. Aquí, ahí, gracias. Ahogado. Ya está. Escuela del gato. Eso me parece algo de la escuela del gato, pero puedo estar equivocado también. School of the Cat. A ver, aquí no hay nada. Pues no. Algo hay aquí. No sé qué es, pero algo hay. Una burocracia por buscar aquí. Vale.
Mechanism's broken. Missing a piece. Replace it with something else, maybe?
Sí, sí, ya sé dónde es esto. Justamente... me quedé por acá. Aquí está. Me sale aquí algo, pero... bueno, aquí creo que tenemos que coger eso de ahí. Exactamente.
This'll come in handy.
Esta palanquilla. Esto no había visto. O apareció de la nada. Y... acá. Ponemos esto aquí.
That ought to do it.
Bueno, hay dos caminos.
Wall looks brittle.
Ahora que tenemos aquí. No hay nada. Bueno, por acá es la por donde hay que irse. ¿Qué tenemos? Ahí tenemos un par de cositas. Un buen muchacho aquí. Rostizado. Y aquí tenemos cositas más. Creo que ya. Eso es todo por aquí. Vámonos.
Reeks in here.
Menos esperaba, muchachos. Ya, muérete. ¿Quién más? ¿Quién más? Acá. Ya está. Está cerrado. Por acá es la misión, me parece. Vamos a ver qué hay acá. No, por acá está cerrado. Vamos por acá. Es por aquí.
Come on.
Ya está. Una llavecilla. Cogemos todo esto que nos puede servir. Muy bien. Ojo, muchacho. Hey. No.
What is this?
Margarita.
Who's that? Geralt. God, I'm hallucinating.
Getting you out of here.
It's pointless. He'll never open it without the key. The warden keeps them with him at all times. His room is upstairs.
Be right back.
Muy bien. Vamos aquí a, ya saben, a hacer un pequeño looting de todo. ¿Y quién tengo aquí? Se necesita una llave. Obviamente que hay bastante tiempo, vamos a abrir todas las puertas antes de... Muy bien. El buen señor dice que está por acá. Ya está. Aquí no hay ninguna llave. Está más arriba de esto, pero... ¿por dónde sube? No estoy seguro, ¿verdad? No. Es por aquí, no es. Ahora, a ver, ¿por dónde es? Por acá, supongo, ¿verdad?
Any last words?
Raise the barricades! Archers on the roof! All of us to their stations!
Concha. A ver, necesito... ¿dónde estás? A ver.
That's enough of that.
Ya está.
Watch is whirling! Fuck you to death!
A ver, que necesito colmena. ¿Dónde está mi colmena? Colmenas. Destruirlos. Ahí está. Hay uno menos. Ya está. Concha, ven acá. Odio los arqueros.
Are we in? How'd you get in here? Intruder! Let's do this quick. Quicker. Maybe.
Concha.
I want him alive! Alive!
¿Dónde vas? Ya está. ¿Alguien más? Sí, creo que están todos. Muy bien. Así que me falta uno aquí. Ya está. Vámonos. Me parece que por acá estaba el estudio de este buen muchacho. Vamos a ver qué tiene. Lista de prisioneros. Ok. Van aquí. Y nada más. Vámonos. Vamos a abrir todas estas puertas primero. Ahí está. Y ahí. Okay. Entonces me hago atrapado.
Thank you. Be careful now. Don't let him get you.
Bien, aquí tenemos.
Gods reward you.
Thank you, good sir.
Esto está abierto, esto está abierto. Esto está abierto. Bien, lo único que me toca es abrir a la buena muchacha.
What are you doing?
Yen insisted on coming.
Rita, what have they done? When I get my hands on those whoresons,
I'll gladly help, if I live to see it.
I must take her from here, immediately. I can't pass through the portal with you both. You'll need to get out on your own.
Don't like portals anyway. Go.
Muy bien. Pues ya tenemos. Margarita Laux Until. La gran fuga. Y vámonos de aquí. Tenemos que salir por acá, muchachos. Ya estamos.
Let them come. They'll taste my blade.
¿Qué demonios? Y aquí está el viajero.
Honor in the fatherland.
Scram before I lose my patience.
Vamos acá. Ahora sí, ¿dónde está Avalak? Vamos acá a la puerta del jerarca. Vamos a que sea de día. Ayuda a Siri a resolver sus asuntos en el regalo. A ver. Ayuda a Siri, vamos a ver. Vamos para acá, vamos a la puerta de San Gregorio. Esa me ha faltado. Ayuda a Siri. A ver. Vamos por aquí.
Go on, my man.
Muy bien.
You are an offense to the majesty of the eternal fire.
Eternal Fire.
I feel quite faint today.
And whosoever contributes coin to the cause, take a gas. Sin shall be his.
Hola Siri. ¿Dónde estás? Siri.
Looking for something in particular?
A pretty little trinket.
Want to give someone a present?
When I was last in Novigrad, I had my share of troubles.
So I heard.
A few people helped me then. Others, not so much. Now I mean to repay them both. Coming with?
Vamos.
Lead the way.
We need to go to Temple Isle.
Don't remember you being religious?
Nor am I now. Let's go. Almost there.
Where are we going exactly?
To see Horson Jr.
Bit late for that. He's dead.
I asked Sultan, and he said Horson's alive and well on Temple Isle.
I was there. Stuck a sword in his gut.
Your hand must have slipped, because it seems he's recovered.
Oh, pardon me.
Why are you doing this again?
I want to look him in the eyes.
What then?
I don't know. Depends what I see.
I wish my man was brave as you. They kill monsters.
¿Pero qué me estás contando?
Like it.
Muy bien.
What?
Here to see Mr. Wiley.
Mr. Wiley's expecting important guests, so bugger off, you... turds!
Make a deal, maybe?
Yeah. A deal.
Go on upstairs. Boss is waiting.
Okay.
That was strange.
To say the least.
I wonder what they're doing.
We'll know soon enough.
Well. Who do we have here? Finally found your little ward. Took your sweet fucking time.
Seems in fine health to me.
Ah, because you thought you killed me that time. Surprise the fucking prize. Shut your trap, witch! Before somebody fills that hole for you.
Enough! I'll finish what you started.
Whoa, stop, it's me, Dudu Bieberfeld. You really didn't recognize me?
Dudu?
Wait, Ciri. After the heist, after Dijkstra's vault was emptied, you vanished. How'd I find you? Quick.
Butcher's Yard, the Mama's Play, Priscilla's. You dragged me onto the stage.
Sheathe your sword, Ciri. It's Dudu.
God! You give me quite the scare.
Wouldn't have had to if you hadn't impersonated Whoreson.
What the blazes were you thinking?
Once we'd fled, I had no idea what to do. I could only hide for so long. They'd find me sooner or later. It wasn't our decision. We knew he was dead, but not many others had caught on. That was my chance.
No one mourned for Whoreson Jr. In all his miserable life, he'd never helped a soul. Amusingly, once dead, he became a useful member of society. They say everyone deserves a second chance. Seems true enough. Whoreson got his, in a way, sharing it with a Doppler named Dudu.
That was courageous, Dudu. I'd never expect it from you.
Neither would I. Oh, by the way, you've no idea at the relief I feel you're alive and well.
And I'm relieved I didn't slit your throat.
Be careful. You could get found out.
Wiley's men are too stupid to catch on. His colleagues ain't much better. Mind you, even you were fooled.
And that might have ended very badly for you.
True. I get a bit carried away at times, but mostly I'm careful.
Shows an interesting line of business.
Dudu's always had a head for numbers. What's a few brothels and casinos? He'll manage.
That's the thing. I don't need to. 2 weeks after Wiley died, I announced I'd seen the light of the eternal fire. Sold all the illegal enterprises. I'm a blue water trader now.
Whoreson's men didn't protest?
I've contacts in the guilds. Run a thriving trade. Profits are twice what they were before. To Wiley's men, a purse twice as heavy means twice as much respect for the men handing it to them.
Time's up.
Right. We must still go by the Golden Sturgeon.
It was nice to see you both. And take care of yourselves.
You too.
So long, Dudu. Why are we going to the Sturgeon?
To see a girl who helped me once.
Who might that be?
A friend of Dandelion's. Her name's Bee. She's a waitress at the Golden Sturgeon. Helped me contact Dandelion.
Beware.
I wish to thank her. She risked a lot.
Risked a lot? How's that?
The temple guard were breathing down my neck. If she'd been seen with me, she might have been flogged or worse.
Always getting into trouble.
I'd take after you.
I asked for fresh fish. What's this? Fresh fish. You
How scandalous! Letting such miscreants.
Have we got that before?
Tenemos que seguir a Ciri.
I visited a city once that was very much like Novigrad. But the people there were much taller and had dark skin.
This somewhere in Zerrikania?
No, in another world.
What's it like, hopping between worlds? Anything like passing through a portal? Or different?
A bit different. It was hard going at first. I wasn't very good at controlling it, so I had to concentrate intensely and hope I didn't land in the crater of an active volcano. The training I did with Avalanche was very helpful. Now, I merely think of the place I wish to travel to, close my eyes, and it's done.
Muy bien.
Hero gives a kiss.
Una revancha.
Gave you a chance. Should have taken it.
I spit on anything you give me.
You'll regret that, you cow.
Mind your manners, you're talking to a lady.
Stay out of this. This is not your concern.
Sure it is.
You're a fucking freak too.
He is. Very dangerous at that. The butcher of White Orchard.
What'd he do there? Trim the trees?
Eugen. He slew half the village. Dragged the bodies of the alderman and his wife behind his horse to Novigrad. Let's get out of here.
That's pretty good advice your friend's offering.
Sorry.
Thank you. I seem more determined this time.
Shouldn't cross them, I told you.
I'm to bar non-humans from this establishment because some thugs threaten me. Not likely.
It's so good to see you, Bee.
And you, Ciri. Who's your charming companion?
Geralt of Rivia.
That Geralt! Very nice to meet you. I've heard so much.
¿Qué has oído?
Really? What, for example?
For example, how you've saved her from woes so many times she's lost count. And how you always know how to make her laugh. That's Ciri, of course. Other ladies, however...
Bee, I'm standing right here.
All right. So, what brings you here, darlings?
I wanted to thank you for everything.
Oh, stop. Anyone would have done the same in my shoes.
Not many would have done it with such courage. Thank you. This is for you. A trinket to remember me by.
Oh my, it's beautiful. Thank you. So, will you stay for stew? And keep slaughtered a piglet this morning?
Thanks. But we must still visit Far Corners.
Ah, off to see Valdo, eh? Well, shan't stop you then. They'll feed you properly there too, no doubt. Farewell to you both. And do take care of her, Witcher.
I will. So long.
Muy bien. Tenemos que seguir a Ciri de nuevo.
Your friend, Bee.
What about her?
Nothing. Seems nice.
Geralt. How terrible.
What'd I say? What's there to see in Far Corners?
The camp of some traveling circus performers. Non-humans. When I came here before, I wanted to contact Triss. Life was hard. I quickly spent nearly everything the Baron gave me. Triss and I never met, because the temple guard showed up. I was a wanted woman afterwards.
Triss didn't try to contact you?
How could she? She didn't know anything. In fact, she thought she was to meet another alchemist wanting to flee Novigrad. I preferred not to put her in danger. I was being hunted. Had not a copper to my name. Then I met Valdo. He and his troop helped me. Then introduced me to Bee. And through Bee, I found Dandelion. You know the rest.
Muy bien.
Where's this friend of yours?
There! Valdo!
Ciri, you devil incarnate, where have you been?
Come here, darling. Hello. What's this? Brought your granddad?
Hagar, you're incorrigible. Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, greetings. We've heard heaps about you.
Mostly lies, I bet.
Ah, if it's a lie that since her youngest years you've been her friend and mentor, then indeed. She is a bold-faced liar. Well, good you're here. Come in the nick of time. Would have been gone by tomorrow.
You're leaving?
They're to start resettling non-humans shortly. We'd rather stay ahead of events.
I understand.
Problem is, we just lost 2 horses. And another 2 are too weak to haul anything.
Ah, we'll manage somehow. We don't leave till tomorrow, so naught to worry about today.
Yes, for some. I'm off to see a merchant. There's a chance I can trade our nags for a healthy horse. Wouldn't want Valdo to have anything to worry about tomorrow.
Podemos ayudar.
Anyway, we can help.
Oh, don't fret about us. We always get by somehow. Right, Ciri? What brings you here?
I've come to apologize. I disappeared so suddenly, then...
Ah, pish-posh. What matters is you're back, and you're well.
This is for you. All that you loan me, plus a small premium.
Ciri, you know I can't take this.
And you know I shan't let you refuse.
I know. We'll make it the pot for a wager. Do you still race?
Of course.
Then I challenge you. Geralt, will you join us?
Vamos ahí. Está clarita.
A man after my own spirit. Come.
Geralt, choose one of these.
Coming.
Dijo Roach. ¿Dónde está mi caballo? Quitaos. La carga está ganada.
You were faster once.
Giving you a head start.
I'll kill you for that.
Faster, you're trailing.
Watch where you're going or you'll fall.
Seems you've slowed.
Just want to admire you from the side.
Pues ya está, muchachos.
Can still beat you.
I let you win.
Lovely race. Well, this calls for a celebration. Stay the evening. We've several barrels of Kedwin's best. Bonfires to be lit soon, round which all will gather. This night shall be ours.
You know, perhaps it's not my concern, but I'm glad you and Yennefer have ended up together.
Me too.
You took your time.
Guess we both needed a while to grapple with it.
So, what was it like? You know, when the wish lost its hold. What did you feel?
Well, there we were, the two of us, on the mountaintop. I looked at her and felt like I was exactly where I was supposed to be, at long last.
More wine?
Thanks.
I'm glad we stayed.
Me too. They like you here.
I like them too. I'd love to join them. Drink and race, travel from town to town. Not worry a whit about anything.
Buen plan.
Good plan. Think I'll go with you.
Then our future's settled. If, that is, there's more than ash left of us once this is over.
Defeating the hunt won't be easy, but with the Lodge's support, Avalax, we can do this.
I fear fighting the hunt will only be the beginning. For me, at least.
Don't worry about that yet. One thing at a time. You do know you can always count on me, whatever happens.
I do. Thank you, Geralt.
You promised!
In jest?
Sometimes I wish I could be like them.
Me too. Being a witch is a burden sometimes.
As is my inheritance. I'd so like to be ordinary.
Your life is yours, exclusively. You choose who you are.
Geralt, you know that's never been true. All because of this damned elder blood. My gift. My curse. It granted me all of these powers, but it's also why I've spent my life fleeing, hiding.
Then it's time to end this. Once we defeat Eredin, you'll be free.
Really? Eredin's hardly alone. There are others. They have plans for me. It was the sorceresses of the Lodge once. Now it's my father. Even Yennefer.
You're forgetting Avallac'h.
Avallac'h's different. He is intent on my gift not falling into the wrong hands. Not spinning out of control. It's why he teaches me, protects me.
The sooner you get rid of that illusion, the better.
What do you mean?
There'll come a day when Avallac'h will ask you for a favor.
Perhaps. But if so, it will be a very, very long time from now. And I'm certain whatever it is, he'll give me a choice. I will have the option to refuse.
Hope you're right.
That's Pablo. I plan to learn how to juggle one day.
Incredibly useful skill.
Finally found you two. Enjoying yourselves?
Me?
I'd rather know how you fared with the merchant. Managed to get some horses?
Lost cause. The man refused to trade. I said I'd buy. He asked 3 arms and a host of legs for 1 healthy animal. We need horses. But we'll have to find another way to get them.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
I knew you'd warm to the notion. We mean to sneak into the man's stable. With 30 head, a few more or less won't make a difference in his life. Coming with?
Of course.
What can I do? Gotta help those in need.
Yes, yes, yes!
Must say, you didn't seem the type to me.
What type?
Steady. Time to go. We'll meet by the stables.
Stop staring, you'll jinx
keep a
our
lookout.
work.
Ciri and I'll try to get inside.
All right.
Ven aquí con cuidadillo.
Here's the key.
A ver. Tenemos que abrir esta puertica.
Quick, get in here.
Finally.
Excellent work. Did you see the two fools who tried to chase us?
Almost tripped over their own boots.
Thanks, Geralt. That was splendid.
Yeah, a nice change from killing monsters.
Thanks for your help, and for visiting.
It was so good to see you all again. Hang in there, and take care of yourselves.
Don't forget us. So long.
Pues ya está.
I must bid Valdo farewell.
All right. See you at Dandelions then. Got some things to take care of in town.
See you, Geralt.
Ahora hay que hablar con Avalak. Vamos para allá. Creo que ya está esta misión que estaba por... No de aquí. Vamos para acá. A ver, ¿qué abre? Un gatito aquí. No, no hay nada ahí. Vamos para acá. Sí que vi algo, pero no.
Behave, Witcher. A killer prowls the city, but you're not scared, are you?
Vamos a subir por aquí. Y vamos a ver con Avalak, que estaba más arriba.
Geralt.
What is it?
Nothing just yet, but something's afoot. Philippa and Margarita want to speak to me.
¿Sobre qué?
They say about what?
No, but I have my suspicions. I bet they have plans for me, and they're deigning to inform me of them.
A ver.
Not a conversation you're likely to avoid. I'll go with you if you want.
They'll weigh their words more carefully with you there.
Wouldn't be so sure. But two heads are better than one. Let's get this over with.
You wish to speak?
To you, not to Geralt.
Geralt stays or we both leave?
Let him stay, Phil. He'd learn of it all anyways, eventually.
Fine then. So long as he does not interrupt.
Think of me as part of the decor.
The Lodge once had great plans for you. Important plans. Surely you remember. You were to complete your studies and become one of us. Unfortunately, that did not come to pass. We intend to revive the Lodge, and we renew our offer. You must join us.
As before? I'm to marry some princeling and become your puppet?
You were a child then, and we misjudged the situation.
Más luego.
This time we offer you a punch.
Ya, calienta más luego. A ver, aquí tenemos que... Dice, siempre que alguien que dirige la logia, la logia está que por ley, ¿por dónde tendrás que huir?
The Lodge of Sorceresses has been outlawed throughout the continent. Joining them means facing persecution, always being on the run.
Kings die, realms fall, but magic endures. Realize, please, that you were made for great things. Work with us and you shall achieve them. Just as soon as we teach you to control your power, channel...
I have Avalak for that.
You allow this? Do you truly believe his intentions are pure?
I don't trust him, I don't trust you. But that doesn't matter. Ciri decides.
Sages invariably have hidden agendas. Altruism is simply not part of their constitution. You're a tool in his hands, even if you don't see it.
We will assure you knowledge and protection, but you shall be your own rudder, captain, and ship. And unlike Avalak, we can promise you this.
We don't expect you to commit now, Think it over, what you've heard, what you feel. We will speak when you're ready.
If that is all, then...
Let's get some fresh air.
Muy bien. Disculpe por esta interrupción, un segundo, es que me llamaron.
So?
I don't know. Don't really want to talk about it. I'm going for a walk.
I hope she's...
She'll be fine. She's tougher than we think. You ought to visit Avallac'h. He wished to see you, apparently.
Muy bien. Tenemos que hablar con Avallac'h, es lo que supuestamente íbamos a hacer. Vamos acá. Bueno, muchacho. ¿Dónde estás? Ahí está.
Need a hanky? Gotta admit, never expected this of you.
You humans have unusual tastes. How did you fare on Bald Mountain?
Need to ask? You're a sage.
I ask as a courtesy. A concept you clearly forgot when you left without uttering a word.
Ciri was in a hurry.
I know, so she wrote in her letter. But that is not my concern. You eliminated Imlerith adeptly. So adeptly, you might say you inspired me.
¿Qué tienes en mente?
Meaning?
The loss of one of his great generals has weakened Eredin significantly. 2 others remain.
How do we get rid of them?
Caranthir is a loyalist, but Gels, that is another story. He was a devoted follower of our former king. And as it happens, Eredin poisoned our beloved ruler.
Regicide. Serious stuff. Take it not many know about this.
Of the living, only I. And Eredin, of course.
Question is, can you get Gels to believe you?
Nothing you need worry about.
Haven't mentioned killing Gels.
Such drastic means are not always necessary.
So you probably plan to offer him a deal.
Brilliant deduction. Bravo.
Fine. So what do you propose?
Why, to bring Gels here. Show him the truth of what happened.
Fabulous plan, if we only knew where to find him.
We do. In the land of the NL.
Land of the NL?
You don't recall. After all, you did travel with Eredin for some time. The land of the Elder folk. The world where we arrived centuries ago. A world that is now our home. The Red Riders come from there. And it is there where we will find Gels.
Think you're forgetting something. You and Ciri might know how to travel between worlds, but me? Not so much.
You clearly know there are many other worlds apart from the one where we now stand. They're linked by passages, hidden gateways that afford travel from one world to another. Of course, few know of these gateways. Even fewer can locate them.
Elven sages, for example?
For example. One such passage will open soon near where we are, fortuitously enough. Between this noble edifice and the butcher's yard. That's our chance. Shall we go?
Okay.
Let's go. I know this house. Supposed to drive a godling from here.
Supposed to?
Decided it was harmless.
If I see a man busy...
A través del tiempo y el espacio. Vamos para ahí. Por aquí está.
The passage is here, past this wall.
Vamos a guardar aquí.
This is the place. Once we enter, there'll be no returning until we reach Gels. Ready?
Yes, let's go.
Remember, Wherever you land, search for a place that looks like this one. We shall meet sooner or later.
Mean we'll be separated?
It's possible. I lack your ward's talent. Zirel is the lady of time and space. I merely know how to use this arcane knowledge to a limited degree. It's time.
I hate portals.
Parece que viajamos. Y bienvenidos a Dragon.
Where are we?
Welcome to the Didowet Desert.
Is somewhere in our world?
Ever seen such canyons in your world? Come, we must go.
What is this place?
A very old world, thoroughly raped and destroyed.
Anything live here?
Mainly desert creatures, able to survive months on end without water. Oh, and large sand crabs beneath the surface. We must be careful they don't sense us.
And before? Were there any people? Or elves?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
So what did live here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Or the bottom of a sea.
Mean there were water creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say that
there are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you humans. But as it turns out, not even that could stop them from exhausting all the resources of their world. To the last drop.
Muy bien. Y bueno, creo que vamos a seguir este muchacho y lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Se nos va corto el tiempo.
Ah, the portal.
looks more like a ruin.
Appearances can be deceiving.
So what are we waiting for?
For it to open. Shouldn't take but a few moments.
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
Wonderful.
No sé por qué estoy con... Vale, muchacho. Son como insectoides así. Cangrejos insectoides.
They just keep coming.
3, 2, 1. Very good. On time.
Bien, vámonos.
What a relief.
Y bueno, muchachos, por aquí lo vamos a dejar. Vamos a volver aquí. Bueno, y espero que les haya gustado. Y nos veremos en una siguiente vez. Nos vemos.